United have lost 1-0 to Rosenborg from Norway. I just want to say that United fans, they should not panic, because if they watch the match, they could see that are their first 11 and their second 11. I think that their whole squad was 80% the academy players, and that they shouldn't worry. But I'm going to mention some points where I think that they need to look into, because losing 1-0 to Rosenborg is not the big deal. But the big deal is how some of the first team players who started today played. I'm going to talk about Casemiro, Rashford, Wan-Bissaka, and also Mason Mount. I think they are one of the big players or big names who started the game, and as the preseason rules always say, they were substituted off in the second half. And looking at their game, I only watched the first half because that is where some of the big names were playing. Casemiro was there, Rashford was there. Wan-Bissaka started as well as Mason Mount. I was looking forward to seeing Marcus Rashford and Casemiro, also Mount, because they had, I think they had I can say not a good season. With United last season, because looking at Rashford, his numbers for the season, he scored 30 goals plus, but last season he was below the average, as well as Wan-Bissaka, as well as Casemiro, whom I think was a bit slow and will not adapt to this, to the speed of the Premier League. So I was looking forward to seeing them, catching up and maybe trying to prove people wrong that, we still got it. So I was looking at Casemiro, Marcus Rashford, and Wan-Bissaka, and all I could say was that I think it's high time United move forward without these three players. I think it's time to make those kind of what we call tough decisions, and we just need to make these kind of decisions, concerning Casemiro, Marcus Rashford, and as well as Wan-Bissaka. I know it's pre-season. I know it's the first game after 3 weeks off. I know, but United returned to training on Monday, where they reported for some test, and I think they started some training on the pitch on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and these are at least 5 days. And as a footballer, a pro that matter, 5 days is enough for to catch up. They just went on a holiday for 3 weeks, not even long. 3 weeks, I think. So they came back. 5 days is enough for a pro footballer to catch up. And I was expecting some good football from Casemiro, to command that midfield. Max Rashford to disturb Rosenborg right back on that left flank. I was expecting Wan-Bissaka to be more composed, because he's facing a lower team, and a player of his caliber should not play the way he played. As I was watching the match, I think most United fans will agree with me if I say Casemiro. Let's start with Casemiro. Casemiro should be sold. I think there have been news linking with him, the move to Saudi, and Al Ittihad, one of the clubs interested in signing him. I think Casemiro, I think he should give up. He should move to maybe MLS or maybe Saudi, because the Premier League, I don't think he'll keep up to it, because the Premier League is fast enough. And looking at him at the moment, he's slow. He can't attack and defend the way he used to do, and the way he did in his first season for Manchester United. I think it's time for United to move forward without Casemiro. I think they need to cash in on him this season. With the Saudi clubs interested, I think they should get that cash and maybe concentrate on signing Manuel Ugarte from PSG. I think they need that, because going into new season where fans are expecting much changes, because there are some new some new owners. There are Ineos, and they've come up with some good team there to bring something up for Manchester United. And fans are now expecting good football. They are expecting changes, how the team plays. But watching today's match, most in the first half, no much difference from what United used to play, or the way they played last season. It's more like a season 2 of what happened in the season one. That's the last season.